Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you a project that was designed many years ago by the amazing Sam at Pootles, and this is her double faceted gift box. When she made it, I think she made it slightly smaller. I've actually made a larger version, which is made from 12 by 12 designer series paste. To let you know, to inspire the project, I made this thank you card a little while ago, and when I did, I coloured in the DSP, which is what I've done on the tag here, and I liked it so much that I thought, oh, I'll do another project which is similar to that. So this is the project. I have made this before, but I've never blogged it. So this is one of the original makes that I made. I think it was last year, and it is a brilliant project, but I've never actually filmed it and blogged it. So that's why I'm doing that today. So I'm going to start off with my designer series paper, and I've used the Perfectly Penciled. And this is an amazing designer series paper where you can actually leave it black and white, or you can colour it in. And it's got beautiful pencil-like drawings on the front of flowers and leaves, and you can see that just here. And then on the back you've got these beautiful patterns in black and white. So yeah, really great designer series paper, and it's perfectly penciled. So I'm going to start with my 12 by 12 piece, and I'm going to score it to start with at 2 3/4. Oops. 2 3/4 all the way down. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to score it at 6, which is in the middle. There we go. And then I'll turn it back, and I'm going to score it at 9 1/4. Great. And then I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to score it at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, 8 1/4, and 11. Oops. There we go. Lovely. So I will get my scoreboard out of the way. So now I am going to do some folding, because I need to see where some of my lines are. So I'm going to score in here gently, and I will use my bone folder, but I'm just going to gently use it. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this one just here. Gently fold it. Now I'm going to score the center line the opposite way, just to show you, just like that, okay, because the center line needs to tuck in, so it needs to be done on the opposite, so it's almost like that sort of a fold. Okay, so I do need to cut out some of my score lines here, so I need to be able to see them. And I need that to be able to help me with the folding just here. So this will be the bottom of the box, and this will be the top. And the reason I'm cutting these out before I do any freehand scoring is because this actually helps me to work out where my scoring needs to happen. So I'm going to do that one there, and I'm going to do that one there like that, and that will be, you can see just there, it's on that score line there. And then I'll do the same on this one. So I'm just scoring up my score line until I reach this first score line where I've folded. And then I'll do the same here. Just like this. Lovely. And I'm going to do that all the way along. And what happens here eventually is I will know that I need to score from that point to wherever else I need to score to on here. So I'll just do this again on here. This just helps you, because I'm not great at seeing score lines all the time. And this just genuinely helps me recognize where my point of origin for starting to do my zigzag scoring is. And this one just comes off completely because this is my tab. So I'll take my tab to here, and then I'll just cut it up here. So I'll just double check. I don't think I scored this one, so I'll make sure I score this one in. Sorry, I don't think I burnished this one, just so you can see there. Lovely. And then I can fold that there, and I can see where my point of cutting is. So that's just like that. And I'll do the same here. So I'm going to just mark up here. There we go. And then I'm going to bend that like that. And I'm going to cut just like that. And then I have my tab for gluing there. And I've cut all 4 sides there. So I'm going to do exactly the same here. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're going to get all of that on screen, but that is basically, you can see the points at where I've met, where it goes across, just like that. Okay, so I'm just going to burnish that as well, just gently, again, not overly pressing it, because it can tear the paper, because you're going to need to fold it. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing some score lines using a ruler. So I am going to score from this corner just here to this corner just here. And you can see that very helpfully, I now have some marks in the paper which will help me with my scoring. There we go. So that is the first score line going across here. So I'll just show you how that is going to look. So it will basically use my bone folder gently. So it will basically look like that. And I'm going to do that all the way down, and then I'll come up the other way. And then we're going to repeat that across the other side, so from there to there. So yeah, these cut lines really help me see where that starting point is and where my scoring should go from and to. So I'll start there, move that down. Last one, just there. Perfect. Okay, so now I have created my zigzag folds all the way up. So now I need to glue my box together. So I am going to use liquid glue for this, because you do need to be able to wiggle it into place. Because of all the folding, it's got a real feeling of wanting to not join easily, and it desperately tries to wiggle it around. So this is probably one of the hardest bits to glue, because I now need to make sure that I'm gluing my center point, which is just here, just there, to my center point just here. So I'm going to close it like this. Okay, I forgot to tell you this, so I'm going to do it now and make my, I'm going to need to really miter these corners here. So I think this is what's creating my problem. Sorry. Do this before you glue it, not like me. And then try and attach it. Okay, so my box has dried, and you can see it's almost formed its own shape. So I'm just tapping in the middle sections, and that's where we did that score line that was on the opposite side. And I'm going to glue the bottom of this box, and I'm going to start by gluing this piece in just here, and then I will pop some glue on just here. That's it. And I'll glue my first side down like that. And then I'll do the same on here. Pop some glue in. That's it. Pop that one down. And then I will pop some glue just along this bottom piece. This is going to be the piece that we see, so I just want to make sure that one is glued properly, and then I'm going to basically turn it over like that. So my top piece I'm not gluing, I'm actually going to be tying that, and I'm going to be tying it because this is a leaf and a green pattern. I'm going to be tying with this lovely evening evergreen open weave ribbon. So I will shut my box up. So I'm going to find where my join is. It's back there. So I would want to do similar sort of closing on this, and I will pop this just like this, and then I'm going to tie it. So I'm going to leave it without any fixed closure. So literally just loosely closing it just means I can open it a bit easier. And then I'm going to tie a cute bow. So I'll start by tying just like that, and then I'm going to bring out a tag that I want to put on. So this is the tag I've made. So I've basically taken a little bit of the designer series paper, I've coloured it in different greens, and I've used this the thanks from the Amazing Thanks dies just here. So I've used the outer and the inner lining, and you can see I've done a few layers which gives it some dimension. Pop it to the front, and then I'm going to tie my bow, and I've left my tails because I'd like quite long tails with this one, so I've left them incredibly long. And I'm going to tie my bow like that. Just bring the bow into a slightly smaller little area, and I will cut my ribbon to match. Might snip this one off a little bit as well. There we go. Oops, daisy. So cute. I think that's really cute, isn't it? Now, I did use the beautiful brass butterflies on the last one. However, because this one is silver and leaves, I think I'm going to use some of the iridescent rhinestones. Okay, so I might just put 2 of these somewhere on here. Yeah, I'll pop one there, and I'll pop another one just next to it, like that. How cute is that? So that's there. And then these are my 2 large double faceted gift boxes that you've enjoyed. I'll just pop these, see if I can get them to stay still. I don't think I'm going to, so I'm going to pop them like that for you, if that's okay. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed. If you are interested in purchasing any of the products used and you do not already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you reside within the countries in Europe that we are able to sell in, please do consider shopping with me. I am always incredibly grateful for anyone that chooses to purchase any products with me. So yeah, bear that in mind. And if you want links in metric as well as inches, please do follow the links below to my blog, where you'll find centimetres and inches in the descriptions. So I hope you've enjoyed today's project, and yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. I'm going to say bye for now, and happy crafting.